Good afternoon, Red and Green Army. Welcome to another live edition of Coventry United TV here on YouTube with yours truly, the mouth of the Midlands, Liam Cook, for today's Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division match between Lytown and Coventry United. Two teams who had high ambitions heading in to the new season, but ambitions that have yet to be realised. Lie currently towards the lower reaches of the Premier Division table. Coventry United certainly heading that way after a tricky few weeks. The Red and Greens just trying to get by after a rather rough few matches. The lads absolutely knackered with literally running on empty, and Lytown have certainly had an easier time of it in terms of fixture congestion, but the results have not quite been befitting of a team that finished within the top 5 last season. We've got live coverage today of this match, of course exclusive video highlights of Lytown versus Coventry United. We'll take you through the starting lineups once the players get onto the field as the Lytown men make their way towards the tunnel area. Terry Hansen making his way to the Coventry United dugout. The Red and Greens being followed by their supporters. As always, a strong contingent of Coventry United supporters making their way towards Stourbridge. That's Lytown in blue with white lining, prepared to make their entry alongside their opponents of Coventry United. We'll of course keep you up to date with the latest goings on around local sport, with Coventry Spinks in action today, Coventry City in action too. I believe Coventry Rugby Club are playing as well, so there's many local games that we can keep you up to date with. We will of course endeavour to do so. The referee checking that both sides are good to go as we await the arrival of the two teams today. It's been anything but an easy season for both Lytown and Coventry United, both sides who had high ambitions for the 2017-18 campaign, but ambitions that have failed to materialise. Coventry United's high congestion of fixtures has made life increasingly difficult over the last few weeks, but to their credit, the Red and Greens have refused to back down, and they hope to get themselves a victory today as they take on Lytown. Live coverage of Lytown versus Coventry United right here on Coventry United TV with Liam Cook. Here are the Light Sports Grounds. Get you straight into today's team news, starting off with, of course, the Red and Greens of Coventry United. For United today, number 1, Tom Deitch. Number 2, Nathan Cadby. Number 3, Dominic Allain. Number 4, Gift Musa. Number 5, Rob Prinzel. Number 6, Jamal Clark. Number 7, Chris Cox, the captain for the Red and Greens, returning to the start now after a hamstring injury is number 8, Lewis Rankin. Number 9 is Aaron Apoku. Number 10, Kyle Carey. And number 11, Luke Barlone. Substitutes for Coventry United, number 12, Liam Kennedy. 14, Ryan Palmer. 15, Frankie Bajonet. And on to the starting lineup for our home side today. Lytown starting for Lie. Number 1, Darren Hadlington. Number 2, Bradley Roberts. Number 3, Sam Ty. Number 4, Adam Meacham. Number 5, Luke Paskin. 6, Reese Shilvock. Number 7, Lee Chilton. Number 8, the captain, Scott Jennard. Number 9, Jack Till. 10, Adam Garmson. 11, Simon Williams. Substitutes for Lytown, number 12, Nathan Stone. Number 14, Alex Solomon. Number 15, Joe Finch. 16, Jack Perlman. And 17, Joel Irvine. The Red and Greens, of course, starting in their traditional red shirts with green shorts and socks. Lytown in all blue with white lining, with white socks. Live fresh from beating the league champions Bromsgrove Sporting by 5 goals to 0. Yes, you heard me right, 5-0 on Tuesday. A recent upturn in form Stormers brought Light up to 15th place in the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division. Coventry United have fallen to 12th, but the recent backlog of fixtures have made life almost impossible for the Red and Greens. Can they get themselves back on track with 3 points today here at the Lye Sports Ground in Stourbridge? Luke Barlow standing over the ball. Let's get this party started here on Coventry United TV. Long ball from the midfield straight onto the head of the Lye defender, into the grateful grasp of the home goalkeeper Darren Hadlington. Rankin finds Carey. Carey flicks it on. Luke Barlow was hoping to retrieve it but was offside. Well, we're hoping not to have a repeat of last year's fixture where Lye and Coventry drew 0-0 at this very venue. The first 0-0 in Coventry United TV history. So the free kick will be taken by Hadlington. Send it towards that left-hand side. Up jumps Rob Frizzle to bring it down. Ty keeps it alive. Barred to the ground by Barlow, and referee gives the free kick against the big meaty number 11. Bit of physicality, nothing wrong with that, but the referee seems to have taken exception to it. And Rhys Shilvok will take the free kick. They're going to send it deep into United territory. In by Shilvok and nodded away towards the left by Rob Frinzel. Nathan Cadby starting at fullback this afternoon, hooks it away out for a throw into Lye Town. And the throw will be taken by Ty. It's poor control by Garmson. To try and get it away. Musa falls down from behind. Referee gives a free kick against Jack Till for a bit of forearm to the back of Gift Musa. And Rob Prinzel already seems to be nursing a bit of an injury. The United players being kept together by some sellotape, a bit of glue, and some bandages. The way the season's been going, the Red and Greens having to finish the season with about the same 18 players, half of which have come from the under-21s. But we are hearing that there will be a number of players being made available for Coventry United over the next couple of days, including striker Mitch Piggin, who have been told will be coming back to Coventry United to finish the season. Craig Reed as well. So really, this is the last day that United will have to shuffle through with a bit of a bare-bones squad. But fair play to Terence and Luke Morton and Harry Barnes, who have managed to get through the last weeks of the season with dignity. A shoulder barge on Rob Prinz. The referee says no fouls. Lye gets towards the left-hand side of the penalty area. United not too happy. And the resulting clearance sends it into touch for a throw-in on the left wing for Lye Town. Level with the penalty area. Great opportunity for the visitors to open the scoring in just the 3rd minute. Throw taken by Ty. And they tried the 1-2 with the returning pass by Garmson. Was not exactly what the striker would have wanted. So Nathan Cadby, who usually is a midfielder, he's going to take the throw. He's going to be playing at fullback this evening. Frinzel with a long run-up. Flies over the head of Clark. Got a look by the defender Luke Paskin, sends it forward, but there's Jamal Clark to fire it clear. Now United to try and get themselves on the front foot. Chris Cox nods it on. Will a poker get to the resulting ball? No, he won't. It's a simple gather for Darren Hadlington on the edge of his own penalty area. Harrington drops and boots the ball. And again, there is Jamal Clark. Bit of a push in the back, he feels, by Garmson. Referee agrees. Free kick taken rather quickly by Coventry United. Deitch sends it away from his penalty area. Barlow sees a bit of a dig in the back there, but play will continue. Rankin back in the starting lineup, sends it forward, but again, easy pickings for the number 4. And that is Adam Meacham. Routine clearance, it's gone all the way back to Deitch. Not the best of clearances, straight to the feet of Rob Prinzel. If Prinzel hadn't got there, it could have been a very dangerous position for the Red and Greens. Prinzel again nodding it away from the number 7, Lee Children. Here's Dominic Allain at left back this evening. Prinzel. Meacham tries to get the head, but in fact it's his centre back partner Luke Paskin who gets it. Cox keeps it alive for Coventry United. Meacham in there again. Bradley Roberts sends it only as far as Gift Musa in the midfield. Here's Rankin, playing in a more central role this afternoon. Musa cut off, and now Simon Williams. Rolls it out to Ty on the left flank. Here's Sam Ty taking on Gift Musa, chips it forward, and Nathan Cadby bundles it into touch. And the forward touch, in fact, has come off Jack Till, the striker. So he'll be a throw into Coventry United halfway into their own half of the field. Throw up line and nodded into touch again by Meacham. This on the throw, a couple of yards inside the high half as the referee's been hitting the back of the head with the ball. Musa dispossessed. Gamson can't retain the ball either. Here's Gift Musa, slip. Manchester somehow retain possession, but can only find another lie defender. Clearance up line as far as Rob Prinzel, and Prinzel will get the ball back to Tom Deitch, who didn't have the best of evenings on Wednesday. So United fell to a 5-1 defeat against Horman, but that defeat, of course, relegated them on. They are now down alongside Roster. One relegation place left to fill, and at the minute it looks like it's going to be Shawbury who fill that. That can be confirmed today. Ty will dribble it away from the lie half and send it up line. Jack Till takes a dive there. No contact from Nathan Cadby. If anything, the referee should be booking Till. And the referee, in fact, has now called the whistle. I believe he was trying to play advantage of Coventry. And that dive from Till. And United will, in fact, have the throw. So 5 minutes gone. Here are the live sports ground. Live coverage of Lie Town versus Coventry United here on CUTV with Liam Cook. Score remains at Lie 0, Coventry 0. Don't forget to hit the like button below the video, that little thumbs up button below the screen to let us know you're enjoying the coverage. Leave a comment below of your feedback. Subscribe to CUTV on YouTube for more exclusive content, and you can get us on Twitter at Coventry United TV. As the ball bounces awkwardly for Lewis Rankin, and it's hooked forward again down the left hand side, but Rob Prinzel gets his head on it. Cadby manages to flick the ball up and keep it away from Till. Into the centre now with Gift Musa. Run being made the left hand side towards Dominica Lane. It won't reach him, and Bradley Roberts able to clear as far as Jamal Clark, the big number 6 for Coventry United, putting some supreme pressure by Adam Garmson, and in goes Lee Chilton as well. Another player could dispossess Clark. Elaine sends it forward, straight onto the heel of Scott Jennard, the captain, and now Lie will have the ball in their own quarters. And not for long as the ball forward is poor, and it's picked up by Jamal Clark. Clark sent it up line towards Aaron Apoku. Of course, can't play midweek due to work commitments. Battles hard to keep the ball away from Scott Jennard. Here's Kyle Carey. Couldn't quite reach the ball before Bradley Roberts. Roberts, in fact, puts the ball out of play via the leg of Carey. And we will regroup with a throw-in, just about level with the live penalty area on their right, which Roberts will take. Roberts up line. Bit of pushing it up there by Jamal Clark on Simon Williams. Referee says no foul. United to get the ball back. Here's Cadby with a bit of space to work with on the right. Quickly closed down by Till. And pushed to the ground by Jack Till. And the referee gives a free kick a couple of yards inside United territory. It's on the right hand side. Just inside from the touchline. Rob Prinzel will send it towards that live penalty area. Renegades, of course, have never scored at this ground, but they've never conceded either. Could that be about to change up the best of clearances by the goalkeeper? And in fact, it's been bundled over by Aaron Apoku. Hadlington came out, tried to get a punch. I think Aaron Apoku may have beaten him in the air. The ball bounced off the post, but there was Apoku to put it in, despite the best efforts of the Lie defender. And Coventry United lead by 1-0. And Jack Till's getting a fair bit of stick from his own players and his management staff for giving away the needless free kick for a push on Nathan Cadby. And that free kick has given Coventry the opportunity they needed to take the lead. And of course, the Red and Greens did score the opening goal at the Woods Park Arena on Thursday. They ended up losing by 5-1, so they can't be complacent here. They've got to fight for everything they can get. And a rather poor ball towards the left-hand side where Till was waiting, and it didn't touch for a throw. Lie in disarray at the minute. So 10 minutes gone here on CUTV. Live coverage of Lytown versus Coventry United. It is now Coventry United leading by 1-0. Headed one by Barlow, but Till will send it forward again. Williams on the right, it won't reach him. Here's Dominic Allain. Allain up line to Carl Carey on the left flank. It runs past Carey. Meacham blocks off Aaron Opoku, tries to shepherd it back to his goalkeeper. Not the best of passes, but he'll find Headington. But again, Headington can't deal with it. Goalkeeper was under some severe pressure at the minute, but now Lai will stride away with the ball with a long ball from the back by Rhys Shilvok. He's into touch for a Coventry United throw. Not the best of starts for Lytown. The Red and Greens leading by 1-0. So Dominic Allain will take the throw. Up line to Cox. Back to Allain. Lofted ball towards the head of Luke Barlow, but brought down by the defender. Here's Sam Ty making the run down the left-hand side. Barlow breathing down his neck. Now Jack Till trying to make up for that free kick, which led to the Coventry United goal. In goes Nathan Cadby to snatch the ball. Great work from the under-21. Lofted ball towards the left. Aaron Opoku will give chase. Bradley Roberts tries to cover him off. Opoku as well to win it back for the Red and Greens. Now here's Carl Carey. The space on the right from Barlow. Now it's with Lewis Rankin. Carey again. Looking for Barlow, and I don't think Barlow was expecting the through ball. And it'll go into touch on this near side for a throw-in to Lai. And there has been a goal for Coventry City. The Sky Blues lead by 1-0. And Tom Bayliss has just scored for Coventry City. So as it stands, the Sky Blues will stay 3 points above he was 8th placed Mansfield. They can wrap up a playoff place today. The frame comes up because it's cleared. Onto the right for Williams. Shilvok sends it down the right hand side for Williams again, but it won't reach him. Jamal Clark picks up the pieces. Dyche's clearance not all it could have been. Low and bobbling towards the feet of Gift Musa, but a bit of a bundle from Scott Jenner, the Lai captain, results in a foul on Gift Musa. Free kick to the Red and Greens. Prinzel directing traffic as he sends it forward towards Chris Cox. Easy pickings for Roberts as Cox ran away from his marker and ran away from the ball as well. Long ball from the back, headed into touch by Prinzel despite Allain trying to keep it in with a nice back heel. Roberts will take 5 yards inside. Coventry United territory, plays a 1-2 with Shilvok, but Lai can't retain. Musa lobs it towards the right. Barlow should just about keep that in. Overlapping run made by Nathan Carey, trying to put it with the legs of Ty. Ty got a deflection on it and will bring it under control for the home side. Shilvok. Paskin, and that's a rather wayward pass towards the left. Ty didn't have a chance of keeping it. The throw will give Coventry the chance to break down the right with Kyle Carey. Shimmies between a couple of live players. Here's Lewis Rankin. Runs into Paskin again. And a nice slide by Gift Musa, who in fact I believe has made contact with the shin. But Musa seemed to get the ball there. The lights on this near side has given a free kick. It looked to me as if Gift Musa had got the ball, but it looks like Jack Till has in fact been caught. And the free kick is given just inside Lai territory on the left-hand wing. Quick free kick taken by Paskin. Paskin's free kick easy cut out by Cadby. In goes Till. Up line to Barlow, covered off well by Ty. It stayed in. And Williams, a solid challenge by Musa, but he can't keep it away from Jennard. Here's Williams again. Switch to the right. Here's Lee Chilton. Shilvok. Now Jennard. Up the right flank. Chilton crossing. Couldn't quite get the cross in. Clark and Prinzel will clear. This clearance chested down by Meacham. It's Meacham striding forward, Metron himself, cannons off the back of Jamal Clark, I should say. Overhead kick by Elaine, gets it away from the area for now, but straight back in. Williams. Shilvok. And still Lyde knocking on the door, but finally Lewis Rankin gets the ball and runs it clear. Through ball for Luke Barlone. Musa has to battle hard to get his body between the ball and Reece Shilvok, but Musa can't stop it from going out, and immediately the throw is taken by Shilvok. Garbson takes on Rob Prinzel, doesn't win that one-on-one, and Rankin will find Musa. Musa's lofted pass towards Chris Cox, even playing as a striker at the minute with Barlon on the right-hand side of the midfield, couldn't win the header. Jenner's clearance is picked up by Musa in the centre circle, lobs it over one player, can't go past the second. Blocked it towards Jack Till, and again the United defence able to deal with it in the air. Nathan Cadby picks up the loose ball. Wants Barlone to make the run, didn't reach Barlone, but poor control by Sam Tye, takes it over the white line, throw in Coventry United. 15 minutes gone here on Coventry United TV, live coverage of Lytown versus Coventry United. Score currently stands at Lytown 0, Coventry United 1, opening goal scored by Aaron Apoku. Still waiting for the throw to be taken. It's going to be Rob Prinzel to stand on the touchline and get ready to hook this ball up, Rory Delap style. There goes from Prinzel, up line towards Barlow, and Barlow nods it on Meacham there to pick up the pieces, nods it clear. Picked up by Adam Gramson on the left-hand side, nods it towards Till. Till nods it down, kept alive by Shilvok, has to try and find the right back, Bradley Roberts. Roberts drives it towards Lee Chilton, but easily cleared by Prinzel. Meacham jumps up and beats Apoku in the air. Paskin all the way back to Haddington. Inside down Apoku. This for two! And Coventry United double the advantage. And again, it's indecision from Darren Haddington. That's cost Lie. And again, it's Aaron Apoku who reaps the rewards. And a little jig there from Apoku to celebrate. And would you believe it? Less than 20 minutes in, 2 goalkeeping mistakes have allowed Apoku to bag himself a brace. It's Lytown 0, Coventry United 2. Well, the ball played all the way back to Haddington, who didn't quite know what to do with it. Waiting for the ball to roll to him rather than stride forward and get it clear. And there was Apoku who slid in with a great challenge to take it away from Haddington, and the rest was elementary. And Chris Cox is making sure that it's shaking his shin pads. I'm not sure what he was doing, but we're underway once again here at the Live Sports Ground. Coventry United now lead by 2 goals to 0. Both scored by Aaron Apoku after 2 goalkeeping mistakes. Well, the Ringbees look a lot fresher than they did against Hormond. The difference between that night and tonight is that United are taking their chances, and chances that are being given to them by rash mistakes by the goalkeeper. Prinzel's throw just in front of Terry Anderson's dugout. He's got Carey in support. Over Carey's head towards Chris Cox. It's nodded on by the line defender. Again, a poor pass. It's easily picked up by Coventry United. Rankin on the halfway line, spins away from Williams, can't quite beat Till on the left. There's Cabby to make the interception from Till's pass. And a free kick against Luke Barlow. It seemed to me as if Reece Shilvok went straight into Barlow there, but and a bit of a shove there with Jack Till. Barlow not too happy. The foul's been given against him, and the live player's not too happy about the challenge from Barlow. So the referee wants to have a quick word with Till. Well, Terry Hansen's strolling out of his technical area there. Quick word with the assistant referee. The referee himself is having a quick chat with Jack Till. Well, the free kick is coming up about 15 yards into Coventry United territory. It's Sam Tighe standing over it towards the left centre. Tighe looking to get himself an assist, and the nod towards goal by Meacham will not be causing Tom Dyche any sort of worries. Flicks off the head of the live centre back and into touch harmlessly. As we told you earlier here on CUTV, Coventry United leading by 2-0. In terms of local teams, Coventry City still leading away at Cheltenham. And as it stands, Mansfield are losing, so if things remain as they are, Coventry City's playoff place will be confirmed today. Swing and a miss by Moose, who just tries to get the ball away from Till, but Till can't control, and it's volleyed away by Prinzel. Tighe hopes to bring it down. He does bring it down and just about keeps it in. Nearly picked up by Carl Carey, but stopped away just in time by Tighe. Here's Till, back to Tighe on the left, sends it forward. Cannons off the leg of Nathan Cadby. Upline to Pallone, tried the through ball to Chris Collins, taking a nick of Paskin on the way through. And it will be a throw just in front of the light dugout. When the Premier League finished Liverpool 0, Stoke 0, Crystal Palace beating Leicester 1-0 as they look to confirm their Premier League survival. Derby beating Aston Villa 1-0. That could be crucial in the promotion race in the Championship. As the throw flies over Opoku's head, and this time he's covered up by Meacham as Haddington comes out and claims it that time. 21st half minutes played here on CUTV. Lighttown 0, Coventry United 2 here on CUTV. Goalkeeper's kick met in the air by Jamal Clark of Coventry United. Cadby tries to beat Till in the air. Both men go to ground, but Tighe can't keep it under control. Throw in on this near side, just in front of Terrence's dugout for Coventry United. Elsewhere in League One, Scunthorpe lead MK Dons. If it stays that way, MK Dons are down in League One. The only goal in League One so far. Crewe 1, Crawley 1 in League 2. Stevenage 1, Exeter 0, and of course Yeovil 1, Mansfield 0. The throw is put into touch by Aaron Opoku on this near side for Coventry United, so it will be a live throw. Tighe standing over it. Tighe takes the run up and throws it up line towards Till. Till nods it on only as far as Prinzel. Prinzel launches it towards the live penalty area. Paskin wins the header, but it flies off the back of Paskin's head, out for a throw on the right flank for Coventry United. Precision for the red and green so far. Very controlled performance. They've taken advantage of every opportunity given to them. Cadby drops the shoulder and takes it away from Shilbuck, runs straight to Simon Williams. Shilbuck can't find his way past Musa, collides with Jack Till. A great work by Lighttown to send it forward. Garnson will find Till. It's Till into the area, slides it across the face of goal, out of reach of Dyche, but also out of reach of the goal. The best attack that Live conjured up so far. Great awareness from Garnson to spot the run of Till down the left-hand side. Till cut in, but couldn't find the bottom corner. Maybe that is a signal of what Lai can do. They didn't beat the champions 5-0 on Tuesday for nothing. This is a dangerous team, a much improved team. So the Red and Greens will have to be careful. Dyche boots it upfield towards that centre circle. Up jumps Opoku. Opoku wins the header. It's on towards Luke Barlow. Barlow chests it down and lobs it down the right. Aaron Opoku will give chase. Meacham cuts across and tries to put it into touch. Slide by Opoku, and the referee gives a free kick. Opoku took a chunk out of Meacham there. I don't think he got the ball. And the referee has indeed given the free kick on the left side of Lai's penalty area. 25 first half minutes gone. We'll be taking a short break at the end of the first half here on CUTV to swap over the batteries on the laptop. That will ensure we can breathe the second half of this match in full. So look for the new live stream during the break. And of course, you can hit the like button on YouTube to let us know you're enjoying today's coverage. Garmson looses out with Joanne Clark getting his head in it. Rolled forward by Gift Musa, striding towards the number 8 Scott Jenner, and a blatant shove by Jenner, just two hands straight into the shoulder of Musa. And The referee is not going to give a yellow card here. A little bit lenient there from the ref. Jamie Cond, the referee today. Lewis Rankin standing over the free kick on the right-hand side. Rankin wants some options. Will he find one? Up jumps Chris Cox. It's over Cox's head now for a corner via the bonds of... In fact, it's kept in fact, by Jamal Clark. And there's a Poku beat in the air. Sent in again by Carey. I thought that got out for a corner. United continue to knock on that door. Carey turns. Can he get the shot away? It's Kyle Carey for Coventry United. Carey deflected over the goal by an inch. It bounces off the bank behind the goal and out of play for the corner. But a strike and a half from Kyle Carey. Still yet to bag a goal for Coventry United. That would have been a great way for him to end his duck. Corner kick on the right-hand side. Lewis Rankin receives the ball and gets ready to place it. Rankin been struggling with a hamstring injury, of course, for the last couple of weeks, but he's back in the side today. In towards Luke Barlow, and it comes up the head of Barlow and flicked on with a forehead. Couldn't quite divert it towards the net. And I can tell you there has been another goal in the game between Cheltenham and Coventry City. The Sky Blues are 2-0 in front. Mark McNulty doubling the advantage for the Sky Blues. As it stands, with Mansfield losing away at Yeovil, Coventry will have their playoff place confirmed today. The goal kicks header. Rankin, heavy first touch, and that's Meacham on the ball for Lytown in the midfield. Sam Ty at left back. Lobs it forward. Home to find Garmson. He'll be out of reach of the number 10. Prince plays it all the way back to Deitch. Deitch blasts it forward away from the boots of Musa. Luckily for Musa, it's Janet who diverts it into touch, and a throw in for Coventry United in front of the away dugout will be the result. As the rain trickles down. Pitch not in the greatest of shape. Cadby closed down by Shulrock. Referee doesn't give a foul, despite United wanting one. Prinzel up line, only as far as Simon Williams. Swing by Williams, tries to keep it in, just about manages that. Garmson keeps it away from Prinzel. It's Garmson, charged down by Rob Prinzel. Now it's on the right-hand side, just out of reach for the line number 7, Lee Chilton. And it'll go into touch for a goal kick to Coventry United. Slow start for Lai. 2 goalkeeping mistakes have been capitalised on by Aaron Opoku. And apart from that, United have only had one real opportunity on goal, that being a long-range strike from Kyle Carey. But they have looked pretty comfortable. Sent forward by Shilbach. Cadby will have to deal with this one and shepherds it into touch, make sure that the number 9, Jack Till, couldn't get anywhere near it. The throw deep into United territory. It will be Nathan Cadby, the under-21s midfielder, who will take it. Cadby, of course, playing at full-back today in a mixed match Coventry United side. Throws straight to the head of Sam Ty. Williams brings it down for Till. Garmson forced away from the box by Rob Prinzel. Shilbach keeps it alive. Williams lobs it towards Till. Beaten in the air by Clark. Brought down again by Garmson. Holding off, give Musa. Garmson all the way, and a great slide by Jamal Clark to stop that shot and send it out for a throw. United building a red and green wall in front of that penalty area, which so far has not been penetrated. Ty receives the throw back, but he's taken out by Luke Barlow. And the referee could well, he's calling over Luke Barlow, and it could well be the first yellow card of the game. Barlow receives just a ticking off from referee Jamie Cond. Free kick to come in from the left-hand side. Just one man in Kyle Carey in the way. Everyone else in that penalty area. Hoping to get something on the ball as we approach the half-hour mark here on CUTV. Shilvock's delivery, and nodded over his own bar by Chris Cox. Better safe than sorry for the United skipper. Corner on the left, lobbed in, straight to the head of Dominic Allain. Not the best of set pieces there by Lee Chilton. Barlow couldn't control, Simon Williams takes it away. Jennard looks to send it onto the right hand side, straight into thin air from the Lie captain. And a throw in halfway into Radden Green's territory on the left flank will be the result. Half an hour played here at the Lie Sports Ground. Coventry United leading by 2-0 away at Lie Town. Both goals scored by Aaron Opoku, both goals contributed by the goalkeeper Hadlington. Meacham tries to take it away from Cox. Opoku tripped, but the ball was out of play for a throw as Opoku tried to make his way down the left flank. It may have been out of play already. On by Roberts, over the head of Cox. Was there a push there? United asking for it. I feel there was a push on the back of Cox by Till. Enemies will continue. Barlow tries to flank it to the left, out of reach of Opoku, but again Hadlington with a hasty clearance, up rather than out. Roberts will finish the job. Allain gets something on the ball. Garmson now for line the halfway line, set forward by Jennard, again straight into a sea of red shirts. And Prinzel to deal this one in his own final third. Dyche to make a more respectable clearance that time, but it bounces onto the head of Meacham, back heel by Williams, now Ty on the left. And Chris Cox able to side foot it into play, and to some poor composure by Chilton. And the throw by Chilton, hoping to find Jack Till, easily dealt with by Jamal Clark and sent towards the shrubbery on this near side. So Chilton collects the ball, will lead the throw for Ty. It's in and out by the head of Jamal Clark. Shilvock nods it towards the midfield with Jennard, and again a wayward ball from Jennard. I'm not sure who he's spotting, but they're obviously not wearing a blue shirt. As it's sent out of play for a Coventry United throw, again about halfway into United territory on the left flank. Allain plays a 1-2 with Musa. Long ball from the back by Allain. I think he's borrowed Jennard's glasses there to send it straight to the goalkeeper. Hadlington rolls it to Sam Ty on the left, driven past Williams. It's stuck between the feet of Williams. Carey can't take it away. Jennard will shield it from Carey and Barlow. Down line to Ty. United closing down live very quickly here. Bit of a push into that air by Chris Cox, which is not pleased Reece Shilvock, with a pass across the back line, nearly picked up by Aaron Opoku. Like getting away with that one. They're treading a very thin line here. The ball towards the penalty area. One in the air by Rob Prinzel. Can get themselves back into this match. A long range strike from Chilton flies into the stand behind the goal. Bounces off the catch fencing. And again, the accuracy for Lie Town is off. United retain their clean sheet for now. Latest scores from around the grounds. West Brom, who of course can be relegated from the Premier League today, they are 1-0 up away at Newcastle. Southampton 1-0 up at home to Bournemouth. That could be a huge result for Mark Hughes and the Saints. Till has his pass cut out by Kyle Carey. Musa battles for the ball. Kyle Carey taken out. Referee gives the free kick against Simon Williams, who seemed to leave a trailing leg. And it collided with Musa. And Coventry United, as it stands, looking to take their first 3 points for 6 matches. Prinzel's free kick, of course, caused the danger in the first goal. Not done by Cox. Cabby had to jump out of the way of a challenger by Simon Williams. Long ball towards Garmson, one in the air by Jamal Clark. Chested down by Gift Musa. On the left with Dominic Allain. Allain upfield, straight to the foot of Bradley Roberts. And it's Kettle on that right for them. And again, poor passing by Lai costs them. Musa. Cadby tries to return on the left and a side change from behind by Bradley Roberts. Sends it into touch for a throw. 10 minutes to go until half time here on CUTV. It remains at Lytown 0, Coventry United 2. Elaine's throw, 5 yards into United territory, onto the head of Barlow, but volleyed away by Paskin. One in the air in midfield by Gift Musa. Cox beaten to the ball by Ty, and there's space on the left for Chilton. Gets there before Cadby. Chilton, overlap being made by Ty, tries to find someone on the edge of the penalty area, and volleyed away by Rob Prinzel. Paskin keeps it alive. Williams caught by Cox. Referee says no foul. And Lai continue, but a poor first touch by Garmston. Now you have to try and get it away. Cadby, it rolls past the boots of Jamal Clark, and here come Lai again. Tie up line, now stretched by Chilton, just out of reach of that ball. And Terrence was meant to clear their lines. Prinzel, and a stretch by Paskin, couldn't reach it, and that's Chris Cox cutting in from the right. He's past Meacham, it's Chris Cox, and there's space on the left for Kyle Carey. Past Meacham again, it's still Carey. Now onto the right flank, and it's taken away by Simon Williams. You're just waiting for the right moment, and it never came. And Lai trying to pass it out of danger, and that tactic's failed as Musa picks it up. Carey, Jenna tries a little too forcefully to win it back, and now Kyle Carey going for the ball was caught the number 9, Jack Till, I believe. I know the live player's getting certainly a little bit frisky with the referee there. And in fact, Meacham's being called over. It looks like Meacham with a hand towards the face of the ref. And the first name in the book today is going to be Adam Meacham, and a yellow card given to the number 4 for over exuberantly trying to put his point across towards the referee. Free kick by Paskin, lob towards the penalty area. Garmston brings it down, turns Rob Prinzel as well. It's Garmston, but Prinzel gets his boot in the way, and is able to make the block. And the clearance at the touch on this near side, just into Lai territory. And it bounces awkwardly for Garmston, and there's Rob Prinzel again to send it in touch from the throw. Deep into United territory now, and the Red and Green have got to be careful as Lai trying to give themselves some hope. So Sam Ty with the throw. Tying for the option. Chilton nodded on. Garmston will not reach it. And Rob Prinzel shepherds it into touch for a goal kick. And I can tell you there has been another goal in League 2. Cheltenham Town 0, Coventry City 3. Jordan Shipley has scored the goal which will surely seal Coventry's victory. And if Yeovil keep their end of the bargain, which as it stands they are, they're still 1-0 up at home to Mansfield, the Sky Blues will be confirmed in 7th place this evening. So that scoreline again, Cheltenham 0, Coventry City 3. And here at the Lai Sports Ground, it remains Lytown 0, Coventry United 2. So a good evening good afternoon I should say, for the Coventry sides, with the red and blue side both winning. We'll try and get you updates from the Coventry Spinks much later as a wayward ball from Roberts drifts over the white line for a Coventry United throw deep into the road territory. And we have just 5 minutes of normal time until the break here on CUTV. Don't forget to hit the like button below if you are enjoying today's coverage. Leave a comment with your feedback. Subscribe to CUTV on YouTube for more exclusive content. And you can get us on Twitter at Coventry United TV. Cox chips it up. And could that be a third? Oh, you know it is. You know it is. Chris Cox chips the keeper, and it bounces into the bottom corner. Coventry United are back. After weeks of setbacks, injury, suspension, exhaustion, the tank reading empty. The Reading Greens have been pushing so hard just to get through 90 minutes, let alone win matches. But this is why we go through what we go through. Coventry United 3-0 up. It isn't even half time yet. And Chris Cox with his second goal in 2 matches. So both Coventry sides leading by 3 goals to 0 away from home now. Coventry City 3-0 up at Cheltenham and Coventry United 3-0 up away at Lye. Oh, what an afternoon. Now Live trying to put a stop to that. But tie blocked off by Gift Musa. Here's Kyle Carey, dances away from the number 8 Scott Jennard. Now there's space out wide for Dominic Elaine at left back. Unchallenged, boots it away. Meacham wins the header. Bounces towards the left hand side. Apoku tries to keep it in. Can't do so. And he'll place the ball for Bradley Roberts to take the throw. Bit of a shove in the back by Roberts as he tries to get the ball a little bit quicker than Apoku would have liked. Throw to Meacham. Now Paskin. He's got Ty on the left. It's been a first half to forget. How can a Lye Town side go from beating Bromsgrove 5-0 and then 5 days later have been really outclassed by Coventry United, you'd say. As Moose tried to win the ball in the air, he sent Shilvok to the ground with a bit of a shoulder barge, so the referee will give a free kick. 3 or 4 yards inside. In fact, it's more like 5 yards now inside the Coventry United half. Will it be a successful game for the Red and Greens? It is so far. It'll take a mammoth comeback from Lye to get themselves anything from this match. Shilvok sends it towards the box. Over the head of Garbson. Prinzel can only find Jennard. As Children tries to find his way past Nathan Cadby, is blocked up by the young fullback. Meacham all the way back to Haddington, and again the goalkeeper very nearly giving it back to a Coventry United man. This time it brushes off the leg of Kyle Carey. Haddington does not look comfortable at all, and that's all the way back to the goalkeeper from the defender. And what's he going to do this time? There he goes from Haddington. A fair play to him. That's not a bad effort, but it's still one in the air by Jamal Clark. Musa. Sidestep Shilvok. Elaine up line and nodded on by Aaron Apoku. Barlow couldn't get to it before Paskin. But Lye struggling to get it clear, and a clear trip by Simon Williams on Chris Cox. Referee hasn't given the foul. That's one decision the referee has got wrong today. He made no attempt to go for the ball there, Simon Williams. It will fall to the United defender Jamal Clark, who fires it towards that penalty area, and Haddington will make the gather this time. So rolling forward now. Lye Town, but again, the pass from the back, intercepted and volleyed away by Rob Prinzel. And are you kidding me? Another goal from League 2. Cheltenham 0, Coventry City 4. Mark McNulty now. It's a double for Sparky. What a day this has been. Prinzel out muscled there by Garbson. Tried to send it through the hands of Dyche. Not the best of attempts by Jack Till, who virtually missed the ball with an open goal to aim at. It just sums up Lye's day, doesn't it? A chance like that and they can't take it. Great work from Garbson to race into the area, put it on a plate for Till. Any sort of a clean contact would have sent it in. Well, here come Lye again with Ty. Can they make up this time? Barlow slides in, and they may have the chance as a penalty is given. Luke Barlow sidling in from behind on Sam Ty. And Lye will have the chance to put their name on the score sheet. And a needless challenge from Barlow. And a yellow card given to the big striker, who was already on a final warning from the ref after numerous fouls. Well, who's going to be stepping up for the home side? It is in fact going to be Lee Chilton. Well, a goal for Lye certainly means it's game on. It will still take a monumental effort from Lye Town to get themselves something out of this match. But they now have hope as Chilton sends it through. Tom Dodge, who went the right way, seemed to have it covered. It seemed to roll under Dyche and into the net. Lee Chilton's penalty just about successful. It's Lighttown 1, Coventry United 3. Well, what a first time we've had here on Coventry United TV. We've just hit 45 minutes. We've had 4 goals. Absolutely extraordinary footage you've got as well. And of course, you can get exclusive video highlights of today's game on YouTube from tomorrow morning. YouTube.com/Coventry United TV is the place to get it. So United now looking to build from the back with Jamal Clark, and that happens far too often now. United getting the ball into the centre of the circle with the restart, playing to the defenders who just lob it straight out for a throw. The throw comes to nothing. It's won in the air by Nathan Cadby. A slip by Aaron Apoko allows Meacham to bring it under control despite the best efforts of Kyle Carey. Ty, covered off by both Cox and Barland, gets the ball to Paskin, the centre-back. And Chris Cox has been caught by Garbson as he boots the ball away. He's been caught by the Lighttown number 10. The referee doesn't seem to want to take any further action against the Light striker. Prindle's back on his feet, and Tom Deitch, the red and green shot stopper, will come out and take this free kick. 1 minute of added time already gone here on CUTV. I'd say it's going to be at least 2 minutes. Deitch sends it down the right-hand side and bounces the touch for the throw. Terence says that's okay. Now trying to dribble their way out of danger. Pass to the right with Bradley Roberts. Lob pass is out of range of Jack Till. It is indeed. So a throw on the left-hand flank deep into United territory for the Red and Greens, but they have looked comfortable for the majority of that match. The one time they haven't looked comfortable was when they were challenged by a great light attack. It was Garbson into the air from the left. Till with a swing and a miss. But as they came back into the area, the lineman hacked down by Barline from behind, and Lyle give themselves some hope in this match. So the throw by Elaine up line. Barline will find Carey. Carey covered up by Williams. Musa gets on the second ball. And the referee brings the first side to an end here on CUTV. Half-time score. Coventry United by 3-1 against Lighttown. Liam Cook signing off for the next 10 minutes here on CUTV. Look for the new live stream following the break. Don't go anywhere.